most common term when used to talk about your computer's video card is GPU. GPU stands for Graphics Processing Unit. Basically, just like the name says, it processes all of graphics inside of your computer. Whether you're working on a Word document, or playing a game, or rendering 3D in AutoCAD, your GPU is what displays that information on the screen. Say some computers have what's called an integrated GPU, which basically means your graphics processor is built into the motherboard, which I discussed earlier in the motherboard video, or such as this one is an add-on card. Generally, integrated GPUs are much less powerful, and they are built well for standard daily activities such as browsing the web, checking email, doing homework, things like that. However, if you want to play games or anything that requires 3D rendering, an add-on card is a necessity. Integrated graphics processors are usually more cost-effective because they offer lower performance. Another major thing is that they share your RAM with your computer, meaning they don't have their own individual memory. The RAM that your computer uses is generally slower than what most add-on graphics cards contain. Also, it means you have less video memory available to you. An add-on graphics card, however, will contain its own memory. That's part of the reason why they're so large. The memory on the graphics card itself will be much faster than your computer's RAM, and also will allow the graphics card access to more, sometimes up to 2 gigabytes of RAM just for displaying video. The main specifications that are going to determine your graphics card performance are the amount of memory that your graphics card has, the memory bandwidth, and the computing power of your actual card. So the amount of graphics memory that you have really helps you determine how pretty everything is going to look. The more graphics memory you have, the bigger your resolution is going to be, so the bigger monitor you can have. Also, it will allow the skins or textures on the objects that are being created to be smoother and have smoother edges instead of being all jagged. Your card's memory bandwidth is also how fast that the processor on the graphics card can talk with the memory on the graphics card. The faster the memory, the faster it can talk, meaning less stuttering and things like that. The computing power of your graphics card measures your GPU's raw performance, or how much data your graphics card is actually capable of processing, giving a specific amount of time, usually in seconds. This number at the current time is given in flops. Current generation cards are capable of crunching 2 or more teraflops per second, which basically means 2 trillion flops per second. That's an insane amount of data, especially considering less than 5 years ago they weren't even using that measurement because the numbers were so low. Okay. And then the last major thing you want to pay attention to when looking at your graphics card is the type of slot that it uses. This particular graphics card uses the PCI Express X16 slot, which every newer graphics card really uses. You just really need to pay attention to make sure that your motherboard has the appropriate type of port. When choosing graphics for your PC, you need to figure out if an integrated option would work for you, or if you want to play games, things like that, an add-on card better fits your needs. If you choose the add-on card option, then make sure you pay attention that your case is large enough, your power supply is powerful enough, and your motherboard has the required slots to connect your graphics.